All right. What is your biggest regret? By what is it? Love Live Serve. Yeah. Need these. Well, no plugs. You probably could touch this one. But this joint. My biggest regret. We all have regrets in life, right? You know what I'm saying? What would y'all be? What would y'all say y'all biggest regret in life is? My biggest regret in life has to be damn. I don't know. I have a lot of regrets in life. I have a lot. Somebody said my kids. Somebody said my kids. Dating Hannah. Hannah sounds like a nice girl. I think you might have been the problem. Fumbling my ex. Helping my crush get with. Nigga, you're a very, 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 very odd individual. Kane, thank you for the 100 bits. You are a very odd individual. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna hold you. But alright, let's see what regrets. What are people's biggest regrets? Probably going to be more interesting than what I can come up with. So let's see. But I do have some regrets though. I'm not gonna cap. Not asking a girl out there. Ooh, no, I'm not gonna hold you before we get into it. Expose my friend's STD record. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You are such a L mans that I can't even describe. I'm not even going to acknowledge you, but you are L mans, my nigga, to this day. But I ain't gonna lie. In middle school, there's this one friend that I had. We're gonna call her Chelsea. So it was me, Chelsea, this other dude that I was friends with at the time, and then this other girl. And then I was low-key feeling Chelsea, but like I was like scared at the time. And what's the stuff at 8th grade? What's that shit called? The formal at the end of 8th grade? I wanted to ask her out to the formal, but I never did. And then like a year later, I went to go talk to her, and then like said like, oh yeah, I wanted to ask you out to the formal during 8th grade, and she was like, damn, that's crazy, because if you asked, I would have said yes. And I was like, damn, bro, damn, you know what I'm saying? That's unfortunately how it be. That's why y'all just gotta ask sometimes, bro. That's what y'all gotta ask sometimes, bro. I wouldn't say that's not a big regret of mine, because that was middle school, bro. But like, you know, if that always happens to me, like, bro, you know what I'm saying? When Steve Blazer said, I wish I knew you wanted me, like that shit really, you know what I'm saying, hit different, bro. Really touched a part of me that, you know what I'm saying, that isn't sexually. You feel me? But all right, let's get to the video.
And your biggest regret is
staying in a relationship way longer than I needed to.
Being too nice and allowing people to treat me like shit.
Not trying to have a relationship with my mom.
Regrets. Everybody has them. I think there's two types of people in the world. People with regrets and liars. The definition of regret is when you feel sad, repentant, or disappointed over something that has happened or been done, especially a loss or missed opportunity. Initially, I wanted to interview old people for this video, but I thought, why not talk to some young Americans, some college students, and see what some young people's regrets were. So Noah and I went to a few different universities in LA and asked the students what their biggest regret was. And today we're here with
Amanda.
Hello, Amanda. Gay son or thought daughter? And so, what's one of your biggest regrets?
I plead the fifth.
One of my biggest regrets would have to be
not having as much fun in high school and placing too much effort on my academic validation.
Personally, I wish I spent more time with my mom growing up.
Wasting so much time on TikTok.
Damn, how much time do you think you spent on there?
Bitch, TikTok came out like 2 years ago, bro. Like, or 2 or 3 years ago. You wasting time on TikTok. Your regret was last year. It's very recent. You're probably still wasting time on TikTok, bro. What are you talking about?
3 hours a day.
Oh shit!
Not learning it.
3 hours a day is actually chump change, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Compared to what y'all niggas be doing in the fucking screen time. Somebody had 21 hours.
Italian, because my dad only speaks Italian, so now I can't talk to him.
How does that work?
I talk slowly in English, my mom's like the translator.
Probably say like listen to my parents in like 9th and 10th grade, because that shit, they made me stay home.
TikTok came out 5 years ago. Okay, nigga, who was using TikTok 5 years ago? Now, Musically and TikTok are two different things, my nigga. Even though it's under the same little branch, it's two different things. So let me know who was using TikTok 5 years ago. I just want to know who was using TikTok 5 years ago. Isn't that Musically? So okay, so it's not TikTok, it's Musically, my nigga. So okay, so say Musically, nigga. So TikTok didn't come out 5 years ago. Or if it did, who used it, my nigga? I usually use it a few years ago. My biggest regret is downloading TikTok. Me, so niggas used TikTok 5 years ago. I find that very hard to believe. I'm not gonna hold you, L Reader. I was in the closed beta. Okay, some of y'all niggas are definitely lying, but now I'm sub. I can finally say sub the fuck up. You definitely spelled that wrong, but Potato Garden, thank you for the 2 months. W man.
All day? Nah, I didn't talk to nobody, you feel me?
I think I would have to say wearing jorts in 7th grade.
Not committing to something I love, which was baseball.
Not starting golf earlier, and basketball, like not going to my fullest expectations, you know? Like always being scared, nervous, like all 4 years of my high school.
Regret not talking to this guy I liked in pre-K. We could have continued and yeah.
Bitch, stop it, nigga. It's pre-K. He doesn't even, like, bro, how many people, Jack, how many, like, I don't care how old you are, there is not a single person from pre-K that I'm friends with now. I don't even know what anybody from pre-K is doing, my nigga. I don't even know who was in pre-K, bro. Like, shut up, nigga. Like, you were a college student, bro. Grow up.
I don't know where it would have been.
My biggest regret is not listening to language podcasts.
I wish I reached out to my friends more during the pandemic.
I would say one of my biggest regrets is not trying to have a relationship with my mom because she's in prison for murdering my dad.
Oh. Wow. That just took a turn. I'm not going to cap. Wow.
Oh shit! And like, I wish I could have a relationship with her, and like, I've tried, and like, I feel like something inside myself, like I should be able to.
Damn, I don't even know how to unpack that one.
So I think it's being very high strung, like at the start of high school. That was not fun at all.
My sophomore year of high school, I read through my friend's texts because I thought I had the right, and then I realized that was an invasion of privacy, so I'm sorry.
Did you find anything juicy in there?
So juicy, and we're not friends anymore.
Everyone.
Damn. Chat, don't, I'm not gonna lie, chat, I wouldn't even look through people's phones like that. You gonna end up finding some shit you don't want to know, bro. Like, they say if you go looking for some shit, you gonna find it, bro. And I'm not gonna hold you, it's not the best idea to be doing that. But, hey, man, to each their own, bro.
Hated my best
your friend. Fuck you looking over to in your friend's phone. You're not even in a relationship with him. What is in your friend's phone that's so important?
friend in middle school, so then
anymore.
Everyone hated my best friend in middle school, so then everyone hated me in middle school, and then I had no friends.
Oh, but luckily you have friends now.
Kinda.
Oh, okay, so no one likes her.
Not getting the cactus plant flea market Vapor Maxes.
We thought this concept, What's Your Biggest Regret, was a very simple video. But what we found when we were interviewing more and more students was that people couldn't give an answer. Noah and I would go up to groups of kids, 10, 15, 20 kids, and say, what's your biggest regret? And they would all sit there and look at each other like, I don't, do you have one? And part of me thinks maybe they were nervous because they were being put on the spot by two very handsome YouTubers. That's a possibility. But I genuinely think it wasn't because they were too nervous or put on the spot, but rather people are NPCs.
NPC is a video game term. NPC.
Or bots, as I like to call them, you know what I'm saying? Like some of y'all in chat, bots, you know what I'm saying? Not all y'all, some of y'all though, bots.
Stands for non-player character. They're essentially just background characters. An NPC person in real life is basically just a person that doesn't have very much substance. They're essentially on autopilot. They don't really think for themselves. They're really just random background characters. And most people on these college campuses were NPCs.
Basically, Noah and I make these videos with the intention of hopefully having a good final message or something that the viewers can walk away with. Maybe people will have a newfound motivation or new enlightened perspective on something. I thought if everyone hears other people's regrets, they'll think more about their own life and maybe walk away a better person. But unfortunately, the more people that we interviewed, the more I realized most people are rarely introspective and don't really think about their life in the grand scheme of things. They just kind of are on autopilot constantly.
Y'all don't think about your life ever, chat? Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all don't. I know some of y'all just be running into fucking walls, bro. Like, y'all, some of y'all just be walking into fucking walls and keep walking into the wall, bro. Like, that's how I see some of y'all. Like, it's just like fucking bots, my nigga. Like, it's like some of y'all just lag out every day, bro. I do every day.
In the grand scheme of things, they just kind of are on autopilot constantly.
One of my biggest regrets is letting people get away with a lot of stuff and being too nice to people.
One of my biggest regrets is like staying in a relationship way longer than I needed to. Oh man, I was with this girl. It was my first relationship ever. I'm
so sorry, but this motherfucker has some of the worst branding ever. This nigga is wearing a Kirkland signature fucking sweater, bro. That is very that is concerning, bro. Like, he has to be sponsored by Kirkland. There's no other... Like, I didn't even know these soda bitches. Like, there's no way.
Really have the balls to cut it off.
Pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Even though I knew, like, long term, like, our values didn't align, I wasn't really into her.
I would say my biggest regret is focusing too much on academics.
How many years or months did you waste in a relationship?
Like, after about 4 months, I knew, and I was with her for 22, so 18.
Holy shit.
I would say my biggest regret is not saying I love you enough to the people I care about.
I love you.
I love you.
Being too nice and allowing people to treat me like shit.
Not spending enough time with my loved ones before I moved away and taking them for granted.
Well, one of my biggest regrets is back in high school, I would always try to hang out with the cool kids. And recently I had a class where I seen someone who's not so cool, I guess. I ended up talking to her after class, and she's really cool. You know, don't judge a book by its cover.
Chat, everybody in high school want to hang out with the cool niggas, bro. The cool niggas peak in high school, bro. Cool niggas literally peak in high school, chat. Like, I don't be saying this too much, my nigga. But I talk to barely anybody from high school, my nigga. But I don't talk to none of the niggas who was cool in high school, my nigga. I don't talk to none of them niggas, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? Niggas see Blueryai doing this and then this and then this and then suddenly everybody want to talk to you, nigga. It be the cool niggas that y'all look up to in high school. Don't even pay attention to them niggas, bro. Like, and the cool niggas just, I don't know. Like, so not all the cool niggas are bad, but it's just like a lot of them just be acting better than everybody else, which I don't like. So, hey man, niggas peak in high school. You know what I'm saying?
What did that girl look like that you were saying?
She like emo.
Emo?
Yeah.
One of your biggest regrets?
Ooh.
I don't live life with regrets. I don't have any.
There's not one thing in your life that you thought, damn, I probably should have done this.
No, not really.
Nigga, your barber has a regret right now. And I don't know if we are really gonna go ahead and state this, but like, I know you regret going to Stevie Wonder. I know you regret going to Stevie Wonder. I know you regret going to Ray Charles for that lineup. I know you regret going to Ray Charles, bro. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, there's a lot of regrets that you hiding right now, bro. Like, you, come on.
Really? Because if I didn't do anything that I've done, I wouldn't be here where I am right now.
I refuse to believe that just because people are young means that they don't have regrets. Sure, the older you get, the more regrets you'll have, but I would say to people, are you telling me you don't have one thing in your life that you wish you would have done or something that you wish you hadn't have done?
If you say right now you don't have a regret in life, you're fucking lying.
18, 22, 24 years of living, you don't have one thing? I have new things every day. But regardless of other people's shortcomings, I was determined to make sure that this video had a nice message at the end. So I want to tell you guys about something that happened to me recently that I thought was incredible and I thought it was worth sharing. I was shopping at a mall in Orange County and I walked into the store and I was wearing a Neymar jersey. I was wearing a jersey because it was like hot as hell outside. And I'm shopping, trying to buy something, and then I hear kids saying, Neymar, Neymar. And I look behind me and there's like a youth soccer team of kids kind of like screaming at me from outside the store saying, Neymar.
The average, yeah, they about to be like, yo, you know Speed, you know what I'm saying? I know Speed, I know Speed fuck with Ronaldo and shit, but you know these niggas be watching Speed.
They must have thought I was Neymar. So then these kids start running into the store, peeking at me through the aisles. We'll pop up some pictures here. Peeking at me through the aisles saying, Neymar, Neymar. And these kids legitimately thought, because I was tatted and wearing a Neymar jersey, that I must have been Neymar. So I was like, that's crazy. I walk outside. They start coming up. They're chanting Neymar now in the middle of the facility. It's...
Oh, he probably really made them kids... He really made them kids' day, but he definitely lied to them niggas. There's no way not one of them little kids noticed that was not him.
The kids are chanting Neymar. It's crazy. I said, let's take a picture. Y'all the one and only Neymar. Let's grab a picture. So we grab the picture, and then they say, come to our soccer game tonight. We're playing in the finals. And I was like, shit. Like, I was exhausted. I had a headache.
What time is the game? All right, I'll come. Okay.
And I thought, you know what? This is a crazy night. I've never had something like this happen to me. I'm popping out to the soccer game. Because you guys know I was a soccer legend growing up. Roll the clip.
Everywhere I go, the people really
y'all play soccer, chat?
I isn't who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If it's at once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill.
So sure enough, 7:30 rolled around. I came to this youth soccer team's game. So my squad is looking strong today. We're coming out with the win. So to be fair, they're playing all Mexicans, so I am a little bit worried. But we got this. It was an incredible match. I was dapping up the parents. I'm talking to the parents. I'm reliving my childhood. The kids that all thought I was Neymar, they played phenomenally. They're actually a really good-ass team.
Let's go!
They ended up winning the championship in incredible fashion. I was screaming and cussing on the sidelines along with the other parents.
The dad, my nigga, he's the type of nigga, if you don't win, bro, he go, I go with you. In GTA, he definitely do that to you. I ain't gonna lie.
Any people who play organized sports, you know how it gets on the sidelines with the parents. You got the one dad that yells too much. You got the one mom that yells too much. You got the mom that yells profanities. You got the wife telling the husband to calm down. The game finished. They won the championship. Everyone was happy that Neymar made it to their soccer game.
This is dope, though. Chat, what do y'all think? Do y'all think I would ever get mistaken for anybody in public? Like, kids would ever think I'm somebody? Like, somebody important? Do y'all think that? Like, who do y'all think that kids would compare me to? Don't say Lil Nas X, my nigga. Do not say Lil Nas X, bro. Do not say Lil Nas X, okay. All right, bro. All right.
My team trains hard every day. We had a game plan and we executed perfectly. I mean, even when it got a little tricky and we lost some momentum for a little bit, we stayed calm, relaxed, and put away more goals. So proud of my team. And at the end, at the ceremony, when they were giving out the medals, the coach gave me a little speech. He said,
we met him today at lunchtime, and the guy said, look, he looks like Neymar. They took a picture and said, hey, we have a game finally. Nobody believes he's gonna show up.
He put a medal around my neck. I was dancing with the whole team.
Nah, that's a W though.
All the parents were extremely thankful and grateful that I was there. Nobody even knew who I was. Like, they did not know I was a YouTuber, which was crazy. Normally, I'm used to people saying, "Oh, you're a YouTuber." For the first time, I had people coming up.
I don't know. Like the coach obviously knows you. Like, yo, this nigga just look like Neymar. But all the kids obviously just think. You know, kids don't be thinking, bro.
To me because they thought I was someone else. They thought I was Neymar, but then they realized I wasn't clearly Neymar, but I was just a random guy that they met at a store. In the end, they gave me a medal. It was an amazing night, and it's one that I'll never forget.
This is great. Incredible night. My team did amazing. Grateful to be here.
So I think the moral of the story, in my eyes, is essentially just say yes to everything. People oftentimes regret the things they didn't do as opposed to the things they did do. So within reason, say yes to everything. Put yourself out there. Be uncomfortable.
Don't say yes to everything.
And don't live the life of an NPC that just moseys through life with no ideas and with no ambition and thoughts, and really challenge yourself to push the limits and be 1% better every day. That's it. Don't be an NPC. Bye.
Thanks for. That was a good lesson. That was a really good lesson. Yeah, plugs, y'all got that. That was a really good lesson. That was a really good lesson. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a really good lesson. But yeah, chat. In life, we just gonna have more and more regrets. I feel like regrets is one of the worst feelings, bro. Cause like, you always be thinking, like, I could really think back to a couple, like, relationships, or people I was talking to, or friendships, or, like, just a lot of shit that I regret in life that I wish I didn't do, but, like, sometimes it's better, because, like, it makes it, like, sometimes shit just kind of meant to happen, you feel me? But sometimes it's not, so, yeah, that was a cute little video,